Alright, so we got the Caterpie wannabes. What if they turn into a nice Butterfree? Construction ahead. Hey guys, are you construction?
Let's do it. Cool.
Get some distance here. Got one. It's cool.
Okay. You're in it now. Watch this.
Not quite enough range to hit the other dude. Should have gone for them. Whoops. Nice. Get him! Blam all. Ah, I'm getting time. That's alright. No, no! Namba!
Alright, let's do it.
Monkey flip. It's unconventional, but it works great. And loose items, yes. Money. Took their whole life savings. Ah, of course. And our dungeon reward. A helmet for Namba. Aren't you so happy, my dude? You get a hard hat. Probably be better to... Yeah.
Hey.
Your clan HQ is beyond here. Once we're in, there's no turning back. All set to head in? Yeah, I'm good.
Totally.
Yeah. Let's go, Adachi-san. Namba?
Looks like we were able to sneak in.
Where are we? The Seiryu clan courtyard? The chairman's room's up there, right?
Yeah, no way I'd forget it.
Man, that takes me back. It was just us three. First time we came here. Whoa, hey! The hell'd you come from?
Hello. Stop scratching your ass.
So much for getting nostalgic, huh?
Right. Guess it's a fight then. Now let's rock and roll! Adachi-san! Namba!
Not a loser. Yeah.
A bucket. Your ass whooped with the bucket. Can you grab that beer bottle? Can grab those. Alright. This distance, nice distance. Easy. Punks. You punks. So you can't drive that way, so it means you have to, oh yeah, take around that sharp corner. Ugh. Ooh, weird parking spot to me.
Hell of a scrap back there. Safe to say, they'll be hounding us.
That just means we don't gotta sneak around anymore. We're going all the way to the top.
All the way. All the way. Never mind, what's in here? Mostly empty room. Like, there's barely anything in here. clothes, nice. Fire exit right.
I actually slept well last night.
Alright, this one's looking a little better. A little more lavish. Oh, yeah. We're fighting here last time. Sneaky sons of bitches. You're gonna regret fighting with us.
You're going down. Cool. Open wide.
Oh, only a double. Hoping for a triple.
Okay,
Let's go.
have fun with this.
Ow.
Feeling good.
Bucket. Bucket, bucket. Hero has a bucket. Oh shit. Reinforcements. And they're thick.
Yeah. Brace yourself.
Yeah, there's the triple.
I'm in now. Yeah.
In a good position to get a double. Alright, just smack him. Get some MP. Timing is off there. Nice. It feels like you don't need the follow-up
To the next level.
so much,
Think I'm getting stronger.
because instead you have the whole proxy and all that,
Moving up in the world.
which isn't a terrible thing. You can still get the I guess the co-op is a good word. Or bounce off one and I can go down. Go down. Treasure. Ooh, nice. A nice little herb. Someone forgot their herbs. Ohio. Who was looking for a fight? Other than me, I mean. I saw a tea kettle. Assholes! Don't think you're getting out alive.
Come on. Yeah.
There we go. Nice. Box. Ooh, good one, Naba. Too early. Yeah, get rid of him. Yeah, that the arrows lied to me. Attack bonus, hell yeah.
Yeah. Another one in the bag.
And we're getting a nice chunk of money. Kinda wanted to use that, but oh well. Ah, safe key. Alright, my boyos. Where's your safe? I've come to now plunder your loot. Yar har. Deedly dee. Another key. there. Curses! Oh, hello. Almost missed you. Okay, save room.
I'm in good shape.
Ah, it really is a safe room.
Should I open it?
Got it.
Down jacket. I have a couple pieces of gear here. We use 4, 5. That's swaps. That's ooh, and lowers from ice attack and blunt. Put that on you. I think that was all I actually had, really. Slap a save. Series of battles, so I appreciate you giving me a heads up. Here. Another helmet. Oh, is that helmet better than my knitted cap? Yes.
Great trains coming through.
Okay. The touch is actually full. Toy bracelet. Yeah, magic. Give that to Namba.
You think you can just barge in here? Nobody sneaks into Seru HQ and gets away with it. You three are dead meat.
Damn it. Chairman's room's right there, too.
Shit. What's the plan, Ichiban? This guy's on a good one.
He's just what we wanted. After all, every dungeon needs a tough boss at the end.
Wait, so we plan officers? Ran Lion back up. Oh, he defends against it.
Brace yourself. Get lost.
It's hard. Well, if we can't knock him down, maybe we can toss him around.
Don't get caught.
Watch this.
Really? Even the burn? Yeah, we just got auto guard on. Grapple moves to guard break. Monkey flip!
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, let's do it. Open wide.
Ah, there's the other officers. Little belch.
Have fun with this.
Namba, gonna need you to help clear these guys out.
Brace yourself.
Probably should have done a crit, but we'll be okay. Can you grab that table? Yeah, hit him with the table.
Yeah. Watch this.
Nice. Oh, we gotta get rid of him.
Hey, watch it. Think we got a big one coming? Yeah.
Big one coming. Let's swap to him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I should have used the distance. I am a fool.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah. And first boss down. Oh, got a safe key. Nice.
Look at me go.
She leveled up.
Hell yeah.
Mamba leveled up. Now I'm gonna open up my snack.
All right. Chairman's just past here, yeah?
Yeah. Stay on your toes.
All right. We'll see that it's settled before next week's meeting.
That is a lot of people on it.
Precisely. We'll accept their proposal. Is that all? Very well. I'll be in touch.
I like how we waited.
My apologies. I had to see that through. I've been managing things in Chairman Takabe's absence. I am Ebina, the clan captain. It's a pleasure to meet you, Ichiban Kasuga-san.
I mean, okay, so he knows us.
So what? You hear about us from Takabe or something?
Yes, I've heard a great deal, too.
And Takabe, he's still locked up, right?
In short, one of ours got busted and the chairman took the brunt of it. He's set to be released in 2 years.
And what about you? You're filling in for him while he's away, right? I don't remember seeing you around before.
I'm a new addition. I didn't join the Seiryu until after the Great Dissolution.
And you're already captain? You sure climbed the ladder fast. Based on that, you must be pretty good.
You flatter me. But you see, with the death of the previous chairman and the chaos that followed the Great Dissolution, well, the fact of the matter is we were short-handed. To be even more blunt about it, my promotion was based entirely on how well I earned. As a Yakuza, however, that's not really something to be proud of.
Hey, you're humble, at least.
Let's get back on topic. Chairman Takabe told me what you did for the Seiryu clan, among others. The Ijin 3 are all very much indebted to you. Please excuse me for not reaching out sooner.
Yeah, appreciate you rolling out the red carpet.
We take security matters quite seriously here. Unless I give explicit permission, any intruders are to be eliminated on sight. Unfortunately, it seems there was a delay in giving orders, even after I'd confirmed it was you.
Maybe relax your grip on the place then, huh? One wrong move and we'd be feeding the fish right now.
If I told my men to stand down first thing, I would never have seen our heroes of Yokohama in action. As acting head of the Seiryu clan, it's my responsibility to determine who we do business with. Surely you understand.
Well, I guess we're the ones who barged in. Wouldn't be right for us to complain about it.
You have my thanks.
We only barged in because we had to,
Anyway,
but
Ebina-san, the reason we came here.
Yes, I'm aware. It's about Sasaki-san. Is that right?
yeah.
That certainly saves us some time.
Now where are we going?
Where do you think we're headed?
Maybe the mountains, you know, so they can bury us in the woods.
Far from it. We're en route to a warehouse at the wharf.
And we gotta go all the way to the harbor just to talk about Sasaki?
Well, seeing is believing, as they often say. After the Great Dissolution 4 years ago, even some Seiryu clan members were ready to leave the Yakuza life behind. Chairman Takabe, in light of this, encouraged them to do just that. However, one major obstacle stands between an ex-Yakuza in the outside world.
Your past.
The 5-year ex-Yakuza clause, right?
Oh, right.
Yeah, correct. As long as that's in place, former Yakuza are unlikely to find decent work.
Oh,
Forcing
right.
many onto
Because the governor.
streets. Knowing what might await them, the first thing the chairman did was provide a way one might make an honest living.
And what's that?
You'll see. In fact,
We just
we're
magically
almost
took a
there.
corner. Like, we were coming up to a dead end, and we did not stop at all. Alright, well, kind of know where we are. I can see the Ferris wheel.
We bought the warehouse the Liu Meng had been using some time ago.
Oh, is this the warehouse
It's
we
here we gather trash
snuck
from
in?
all 4 corners of the globe.
Oh, God. That is not a warehouse anymore.
Trash?
I say trash, but in reality, it's a little more complicated than that. Rather, it's things one can no longer afford to keep. For example, we might receive evidence of a president's adultery, or illicit money transfer records. A scholar may call them pieces of history. But to others, they are cursed objects meant to be destroyed.
Oh.
As to our part, we secretly store these controversial trinkets for safekeeping. And should the client request it, we'll dispose of their trash without hesitation. It's our duty to make clients feel safe, that they might entrust their disposables to this island nation we call Japan.
Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna make a wild guess here, since this has been brought to light. There is either a leak or one of these guys that works here that either we haven't met, or it could be this guy, is the VTuber. It could be one of the guys that he's on the call with also. Is either feeding the information or is the VTuber. Because again, they're definitely the VTuber is definitely using a voice modifier. And that's how they're getting these confidential, and incriminating evidence that they can use.
Oh, it's like a giant safety deposit box.
Precisely. Each storage container is lined with lead, so even X-rays can't make out their contents. In addition, the interiors are also vacuum sealed to prevent degradation. Naturally, that demands a rather high premium, but we still find ourselves with new inventory almost every day.
I swear. What'll you Yakuza think up next?
Oh, this isn't just some Seiryu clan racket. It's our front corporation.
Right, so this is where you're sending those who want out?
Yes. The Omi and Tojo's dissolution changed everything. Many Yakuza who were unable to reintegrate into society have since returned. Not everyone can weather those 5 long years, and thus the Yakuza is all they have. Whatever their reasons, it's estimated they number over 10,000.
There's still that many?
Far as they're concerned, the best option is to side with smaller, local groups like the Seiryu clan. Provided at least one organization remains, they will no doubt continue to seek them out. For this reason, Chairman Takabe plans to coordinate with all remaining Yakuza clans and quickly dissolve them as well.
What? You mean all at once?
The Yomei Alliance of Hiroshima, the Kitakata family of Hokkaido, the Ryudo family of Okinawa. Those are just the start,
The Ryuda.
as he's secretly in touch with many other groups as well. He's aptly called this plan the Second Great Dissolution. Should it succeed, then the Yakuza will truly be a thing of the past. I have been acting on his behalf, carefully advancing the plan while he's away.
Never knew Takabe had his sights set so high.
In order to avoid the hardship caused by the first dissolution, the second will only be carried out once we've secured enough jobs. To that end, we've been expanding our business in numerous areas. Frankly, not all of them have been successful, but we can't afford to let that slow us down. We must give all we have for the task at hand.
So the second great dissolution. When exactly are you guys planning to pull the trigger?
When the time is right. That's all I can say for now.
You've told us so much already, even though we just met. Seriously, it means a lot.
Kasuga-san, Adachi-san, I'm well aware of all the work you two have done in rehabilitating former Yakuza. That said, I am also aware of your current predicament.
I mean, kind of figured you would be.
Despite this, let me assure you that our goals are the same. Masumi Arakawa's last wish, his incredible dream of giving every last Yakuza a chance at normal life. Would you entrust that to us?
Kasuga-san, Adachi-san.
Sasaki! Guess you really were here after all, huh?
I'm sorry, well, to be honest, I came here with the intent of joining the Seiryu clan. But thankfully, Ebina-san said I could stay a civilian.
You've got nothing to apologize for. If you're okay with this, then you have my support.
We will take responsibility and look after Sasaki-san from here on. Is that all right with you?
Honestly, it's amazing what you guys have done. Makes me wonder why I even bothered trying to do it on my own. Anyway, Ebina-san, I ultimately just want to say thank you. This might sound kind of presumptuous of me, but if I may, could I ask you see this through? That no man gets left behind?
Yes, of course. I'll see that it's done. Kasuga-san. Provided you still have time, there's someone I'd like you to see.
Yeah?
Someone.
I mean, sure. I've got nothing but time right now.
Glad to hear it. In that case, allow me to give him a call.
That won't be necessary.
Oh, is this?
Well then, it would appear he's already here.
No way.
Yeah, Captain. Do a shot.
It's been a while. Ichi.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Sawashiro. I was close.
Captain Sawashiro.
I almost said Shirasawa. So, you know what? I was close. Just dyslexic on his name. Cover up that one. Nice. Chapter 1. Honestly feel like there's a bit more in Chapter 1 compared to Paradise. Why? Oh no. Here we go. We're gonna be naked soon. Question is how and why.
No, it's fine. Old habits die hard, huh?
Joe. Yo, Joe.
Captain Sawashiro! I thought you were in the slammer. What are you doing here? You were found guilty. You killed the Seiryu chairman.
I remember that now. He was a cool guy.
As far as Ebin is concerned, you're public enemy #1, right? At a glance, I'd say he's treating you like the opposite.
You know, for a dumbass, you're pretty perceptive, huh, Ichi?
And I see you're at it with that. Would it kill you to be nice for once? I guess old habits really do die hard.
So they do.
So, what exactly is going on?
Well, I know he's a bad guy still.
Long story short, I wasn't the one who killed Chairman Hoshino 4 years ago.
What?
I'm pretty sure he is. My guess. Judging by the trailers. He was already dead when he arrived.
No.
Moshi Mosh?
Awful late to the party, aren't you? Seems even Hoshino got sick of waiting.
Young master, what have you done?
Yeah, I should be asking you. The ruthless Captain Sawashiro I once knew never dragged his ass. But I have a theory. You let it slip that someone was after the old man's head, didn't you? If all went according to plan, Ichiban would come save the day before you made the hit. That's what you were banking on, right? Well, change of plans.
I see. So you sent a guy in ahead of me to ensure the job was done.
I'll make sure the credit goes to you. If it gets around that you off the Seiryu clan chairman, well, you're sure to impress a cellmate or two.
So then,
I'm sorry, but the textures
I
on the
lost your
face,
trust some time
the skin
ago,
is so
young master.
it's so good.
You're wrong there, Sawashiro. You never had my trust to begin with.
If you look closely there around his eyes, just the color distortion of, like, you know, being tired or old. Yeah, it's so good. Sorry, getting a little hung up on the graphics. I'm not paying attention. It was the young master who framed him. They had a smoke, and he waited for Ichiban crew to come in.
So someone else got to him before you even had the chance. Right. Then the young master played you as well. And even knowing that, you still took the fall.
Well, I can't deny I was on my way to kill the chairman. Maybe I did pray for a sort of miracle. That by some chance I wouldn't have to. But it would have been too shameless of me to plead innocence.
You had your reasons. I'm sure a lot was going through your head at the time, yeah?
That's true. I suppose I was trying to atone for my sins somehow. It was clear the young master... No. My own son was only sinking deeper into the abyss. I spoiled him. And Arakawa-san's death was a direct result of that. In truth, I might have prevented it. But instead, I pushed him to do it.
And Tsuyoshiro didn't kill Chairman, took responsibility, though. Either way, I could have sworn it was sentenced for life.
Once they put me in prison, I thought I'd just be counting down the rest of my days. But someone put that countdown on hold. That someone was Ebina. A man claiming to be his attorney came to visit. He told me he could prove me innocent, that he wanted to appeal for a retrial.
So Ebina knew the truth? Did he know about Chairman Hoshino? That there was another killer?
Yeah. He's a sharp one, that guy. Real young, full of energy type. He did everything he could to get me out of prison. It was all to serve his goal, to start up the Second Great Dissolution. You even heard it yourself just now. Arakawa still had a lot more to do before he passed.
I get it. You couldn't be the one Yakuza left out of all this.
No way. I'm the guy that turned from the Tojo to the Omi, incited a war and went on an all-out rampage in the process. Get someone like me on your leash, and even a fresh face like Ebina's sure to turn a few heads. To keep the strays in line, you need someone who can bark over them. I suppose that's why he brought me in.
Sounds like you got the short end of that one.
I'd say it's the perfect job for me, all things considered. If nothing else, it sure beats pretending to atone for my sins in some cell.
Captain.
I had asked Ebina to bring you here tonight, but it wasn't so I could talk about myself. I know I have no right, Ichi, but I have a favor to ask you.
It's your mother, Ichi.
A favor? From me?
It's a rush job, too.
Let me hear it first. I don't exactly want to bite off more than I can chew, you know?
Well, as I understand it, you're fresh out of a job, right? I'm sure you'll find the time.
The guy on the left is just standing there next to Adachi and Namba.
So, Sawashiro asks you a favor, and without any clue as to what it is, you run off and snag a passport. Sir, yes, sir, eh?
That's one way to put it.
Well, whatever his favor is, I imagine you'll be heading overseas, right? Passport ain't good for much else.
He's gonna fill me in later today. Said he'll be waiting at Heian Tower.
Are you gonna be okay by yourself? I mean, can we really trust Sawashiro?
You know, I think if he was gonna hurt me, he'd have done it by now.
That's a fair point.
Not only that, I'm out of work, with plenty of time to spare. Figured I'd just go meet him. I'd feel bad turning him down at this point, especially after he came to me for help.
Guess we're all going to Heian Tower then. You're not the only one with time on his hands after all.
Oh, I wonder if we'll see Zhao. Wait, Heian Tower, right? Comes to doing Heian Tower, but time I figure out what this big favor is. Pretty far, so might as well take a taxi. Hell no. Hell no. We're walking. Maybe I should make a playlist. Let's do that real quick. Let's make a playlist. Random. Ring? We got a Bakamitae, we got Judgment, we got Hell Stew, Disco Queen. After Junction. Oh, is that the... That might be the... As long as you're happy. Get to the top. We need that. Pride from Despair. That's a good one. Samurai Ondo. What's Samurai Ondo? Oh, we got episode 2 here also. There's 2. Hold on. That. 2. Episode 1. Episode 2. Okay. Wait. How do I... Ah, there we go. Just want to make sure. Yeah, I can now explore everywhere. So, we don't have our completion list yet, do we? I think that's what this is. The completion list. Well, we can go everywhere, but we have no completion list. So let us. That's the batting center, I think. I think so. Yeah, because that's a tennis court. Let's start by heading to the 2 weapon clothing spaces.
Oh, hey, aloha, welcome. How's it? Sun up or sun down, it's your favorite Howley Mike Hula for another episode of Seg Waves. Kicking things off with some good news. Everybody give a warm aloha. Our very own DJ PP Stew is returned from the land of the rising sun.
Hey, that's right, brother. Took a trip out to visit my cousin Takechi, and now I'm back. I'm not at all.
This is gonna play during.
Let's do it.
Oh God.
Cool.
No, it does not play during. That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, let's do it.
I couldn't move Adachi because he was in the middle of an animation there. Oh man, we could have got a triple if they allowed it. Bing, boom, boom.
And that reminds me, we've got fans all across the globe. So to all of our Japanese fans out there, this one's for you.
Amen to that, cuz. I got a lot of love for the JP. Oh, first off, the food out there is as good
Oh,
as
it's
they
shut
say.
down.
The curry? Oh no. I was all over Tokyo. Island boy in the beach
Oh, hey, that's,
city, uptown, downtown,
what's his name?
underground, malls, temples, the parks, back alleys, front alleys, you name it.
You know, PP, the one time I was in Japan back in
The
80s,
Korean
there was a lot
movie
of
star.
Real estate flying around and changing hands. You know, not that I was in the middle of it or anything. I was actually on a huge budget, but good thing I wasn't on a huge diet, because one of the things that stuck out to me was the fast food. Way better than the States, at least the mainland. Service, quality. Bring it on.
Oh, that's a big bottle. You're gonna burn. Oh, he's a Dine Dasher. You're gonna burn, Dine Dash. That was purple? That's supposed to be harder than the other dudes.
On to the next level.
Think I'm getting stronger.
Hero's Flare. Down.
In the world.
And, oh yeah, Pigeon Raid.
Presentation. Tell me I'm not crazy here, PP.
I don't know, Mike. The portion size over there. I gotta order the same thing 3 times just to get full.
Well, then why not just order 3 different things?
Figure of speech, Howley.
Oh, I'm yanking you, buddy. Anyway, you had to have tried some fast food over there. So what do you recommend for all our listeners out there? Where was it you were staying there? Camarocho?
Oh, I was all over the place, man, but in Camarocho. Oh, let's see, for fast food, it was between Wild Jackson, Wet Kitchen, and Smile Burger.
Yeah, I remember Smile Burger. I don't know about any of those other ones, though.
Wet Kitchen's newer. It's like Smile Burger, but less on the menu, at least in terms of food. Plenty of soup and iced tea, though.
Hold on, wait a minute. Are you saying that soup is not a food?
Hey, brother, if you don't...
Soup is not a food. Exactly, pigeon pulverization. Alright, so these guys are actually a little tougher. Pigeon Raid.
Watch this. Hope this hurts.
Just by pigeon. I can't get close enough. There's no items to use. Alright. I could have beat down, I guess. I am out of MP. Namba gets smacking. Bonk. Oh, crit. Alright, those guys actually had a minor challenge to them. I didn't look at the loot I got.
Comes in a can like one beer, don't it?
Yeah, it's true. Fair enough, I guess.
Anyway, Wild Jackson's known for their chicken. Last time I checked, it's all breaded, so don't go asking for it grilled. Oh, and apparently they did a collab with Wet Kitchen a few years back.
Did they? What'd they call it? The wet and wild combo? See what I did there? Wet Kitchen, Wild Jackson,
I
Wet
see
and
where your
Wild.
brain's at, brother. This is fast food, not whatever sick fantasy you're
I'm-
dreaming of.
Hold on a second. What's wrong with Wet and Wild?
Now,
I know this is
one
supposed to be
place
like a
I tried
radio
to go
show.
was New York hot dog. I
Just
looked
feels like a
everywhere for
podcast,
an
which I guess
answer,
that's
but
really what a
still
podcast
couldn't
is, isn't
find
it?
I guess that's just Camarocho for you.
It's just an everyday man's
Locals know it or something.
radio
Hey,
show.
speaking of locals, Cousin T introduced me to all kind of people.
That
out
is
there.
fucking
Real
Red Bull.
colorful cast, cuz. Well, take the Mama
It is
of New
straight up
Serena, for
goddamn
instance.
Red
It's a
Bull.
bar out on one of the main streets.
Okay, so we got Mountain Dew and Red Bull.
Isn't your mama up the street?
Ah, she is, and mad love to the lady
And
who raised
Uber
me
Eats.
straight from the pot, mama. Love you, eh? But no, I'm talking the lady who ran the bar. Couldn't
See.
understand a word she said, but
See, Mama.
she had a good vibe, man. Made all PP feel
Oh,
right
Stam
at
X.
home.
Which, of course, begs the question, is there an old Serena?
Can't afford it though.
Don't know. Maybe they left it in old Japan.
A lot more
You know what?
money.
Last I checked, all of Japan was old.
Hey.
All of it.
Hey,
The
you
whole
would know.
country.
You would know, brother. Been a long time since your disco days, huh, Big Mike?
I can't deny that. Listen, who doesn't like a little dance fever? Anyway, so who else did you meet when you were out there?
Oh, well, the thing about Cousin T is he knows everybody, and I mean everybody. First night we were there, he introduced me to his pal Yokozuna Bill, king of the underground.
Looks like it might be
I was a
bar
big boy,
and
this guy could fit me in his sock.
You know,
Yeah,
I'm
bar
thinking
and
I'd have to see
gambling.
that to believe
Blackjack.
It, but I'm just gonna go ahead and believe it.
Actually, a
Hey,
nice
I'm
little
not that
place.
big, brother. Okay, so what
Ah, I'm
happened
using
was-
digital.
Well, you're bigger than me.
Interesting.
A lot of boy, bro. So what happened
Not
was
using
they
actual
put me down
cards,
to
they're
watch
using a
these
digital
crazy
table.
Fights, man. Real underground stuff, and let me tell you,
Don't know how I'd feel about that.
Made even 20 stories high. 500 pounds of pressure. Bill looked like you.
At least those are
and me.
physical tables.
No kidding.
That's no lie. There were all kind of.
I can't go in there. Oh, they got lockers.
Butchers, assassins,
And
evil clowns. Even
crowded
tigers
room.
and bears.
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
I mean, that's cool. That's a cool
Girls
little
getting in
building.
trouble, huh? I'm serious. Takechi said this stuff is par for the course, week to week, like back to back, like when video game comes to life. And what a thrill too. A lot of people don't know this, but P2 loves video games,
Sorry, I heard video
raised on
games,
it,
and now I'm
huh?
interested.
Well, you were in the right place then.
And how? Takechi and I hit up this place called Charles. Had all the classics. Super Gunman, Game Changer, or Pyramid. Even those Decor Ocean capsule machines.
Oh, dude, you know I love a good desk toy.
I got you one here.
Oh, why? Thank you. I didn't get you anything.
It's alright, bro. It's alright.
You know what? I'll buy beer later.
Hey, that sounds like a deal.
I like it.
Hey, tell me about it. Like a flea market over there, huh?
Smile burger.
Well, it's that time again for any first-time listeners out there. That's the cue for P and I to wrap up our episode and
Talk story, cuz.
Talk Story, cuz indeed. We'll be continuing with more of our hometown Hawaiian heroes' big trip to Japan on the next episode in part 2 of what we're calling Nihon Going Places. But in the meantime,
Hit us with the good stuff, Mike.
okay, now P, you've been having your adventures over in Japan land, but I gotta tell you about this kid I met while you were gone. Made some real waves of his own about town.
Splish splash.
Yeah, so there I am, all right? It's about 6 a.m. or so. I'm sipping the morning coffee down at the
Sorry,
bar
I'm actually-
like I always do.
Early
I'm
bird,
actually just
Mike,
listening
as
to
they
this podcast.
sometimes say.
Early bird? Dude, I went to bed like 3 hours earlier. Anyway, no word of introduction, no context. He comes up to me and he says, "Excuse me, do you know a place where sailors hang out?"
Sailors.
Yeah, sailors. Sailors. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't have any clue, but maybe there's a, we're by the harbor, so maybe that's a good place to ask around.
Okay, all right.
All right, so lo and behold, the kid turns around and immediately asks the 10 or 12 people down the line, bouncing from one to the other like a pinball, "Where are their sailors? Where are their sailors? Have you seen sailors? Has anybody seen sailors?" And I'm like, enough with the sailors already. You're in a harbor. They're around here somewhere.
Oh, poor kid was probably lost or something, huh?
I don't know. He just looked like more like he was on a mission of
listening
some
to.
sort. I mean, you should have seen him. He had this leather jacket on with this big tiger emblem on it, real slick. That's not even the half of it. Couple days later, I'm over at Hip Hop Shrimp, wolfing down the usual.
There's
Okay,
the
so
kid.
belt just
That's
increases
right, there's the kid.
MP.
Except this time, he's asking about a warehouse.
Don't
Think you found
increase
his
the
sailor?
magic.
I don't know, but maybe they keep the sailors in the warehouse, so I don't know. He was too busy looking for some dumpy warehouse this time, so he asked every person on the street in about 2 minutes flat, just bam, 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 fucking like 50 plus people. Where is the warehouse?
Well, sounds like that kid gets around.
I know, and that's not even the worst part. You know that alley behind my house?
Get out of here.
So I'm back grilling one night a couple days later, and there he is.
Oh, Tiger Jacket strikes again.
Yeah, there I am, steaks about the sizzle, picturesque Hawaiian sunset, most beautiful pale blue and orange skyline you ever saw, drink in hand, and getting ready to hoist it, and then whoosh, this kid comes galloping up the street, full sprint, with the most heroic stride this side of the red, white, and blue. Ooh, it's like he's on a paper route. He's hitting every single one of my neighbors up with questions about how he can hitch a boat ride out east.
I'm sorry. I should be saying more, but I'm just baffled that they put such a long podcast in. How much of it is free, like how much of it is just spitball and how much of it is actually written in? Like, did they just choose topics and have these people kind of ramble on? Like, here's your topics, here's some key points to bring up, and then freeball it.
Hell yeah.
Unfortunately, it does distract me, though. So we're going to change. Zhao version. Butterfly. And how about 24-hour Cinderella? That's a good one. Neko-chan. Meow. Also, there's a... Like, it's showing me the checklist that I'm completing, but I don't... Guess I'm just not looking in the right spot to see it. Oh, it was a triple. Ow. Starting to hurt a little. Nice. Good double. I don't have hero healing yet, do I? No.
Have fun with this.
You're gonna burn. What's up, Souvenir Armor Shop? Oh no, Michi-kun. Michi-chan. That's just HP, that's not as much here.
To think there'd come a day when we'd share a meal here.
I'll say. Still, I assumed it'd just be us.
Actually, they're here on Ebina's orders. I made a lot of enemies before getting arrested. Plenty of people out there still hate my guts, it seems.
Oh, I did what you asked. Got my passport right here.
Ah, excellent.
So, what's this favor you're asking?
I'm sending you to Hawaii. There's someone there who wants to meet you.
Hawaii? Who is it?
Well, it's your mother.
It's your mother.
What?
She's the one woman the boss truly loved. Akane-san.
Huh? Wait, that's...
Just so we're clear here, yes, you are indeed the boss and Akane-san's child. That fateful day 40 years ago, I saw everything with my own eyes.
I saw them make sweet love.
Two babies.
It haunted me to that day.
Mistaken for one another.
There's Joe.
In a perfect world, you would have been raised as Masato Arakawa, the boss's own flesh and blood. You were, of course, replaced with the son I abandoned. If you hate me for it, you're welcome to say so. You have every right.
You know, I've always had two fathers. Jiro Kasuga at the Shangri-La Soapland, and by oath, Masumi Arakawa. For what it's worth, that's all I needed.
Maybe you're right. That said, what about your mother?
My mother. I had about 15 of them in the Soapland.
Akane-san lady is...
Yes. She's your mom.
No, but... Akane-san... I heard she was killed. Heck, Arakawa-san told me himself. The Hikawa family hunted her down. You know, the guys Arakawa-san used to run with.
Right, well, that may be what the boss believed. But it's not entirely true. Prior to the boss's departure, the patriarch of the Hikawa family hoped to marry Arakawa-san to his daughter. That's how much he liked him. You might even say the patriarch wanted him as his heir. But as fate would have it, the boss was already together with Akane-san, so he had to fearfully turn down the offer.
Right.
That was it. And the patriarch's rage upon hearing the news was more than the boss could have ever imagined. In a sudden turn, he tried to kill both the boss and Akane-san, who at the time was pregnant with you.
Right. That's all lining up. Heard a lot of this from Arakawa-san himself. He also said Akane-san didn't make it, that he couldn't protect her in the end. But instead, he shipped her out to Hawaii.
See, the boss had heard Akane-san was caught by the Hikawa family, but he never saw her body for himself. He kept believing she was out there, and so he strung up one Hikawa member after another. But by then, it was too late, and the order to kill Akane-san had already been passed on to the contractors.
Contractors?
Professional hitmen. So now they were on the hunt too. The Hikawa patriarch was playing all his cards.
All that to kill Akane-san? Just her alone?
Crossing the Yakuza carries a heavy toll. Surely I don't have to tell you that. It was then Arakawa made one last move. And in order to save your mom, he raided the Hikawa family HQ. All by himself.
Ooh. Are we gonna get more?
Arakawa! You're going straight to hell, you damn traitor!
vibrating so much. Because remember, the voice actor for Owl here is George Takei. Although I feel this might be a different voice actor specifically for the younger version. Or might have been the same. I think there was a younger voice actor for the younger version. Just murdered a whole family.
Akane, where is she? Old man.
Wherever she may be, she won't have much longer to live. The hounds are already on her trail, and once they sniff her out, it's feeding time, down to the very last bone. Whether I live or die makes no difference. My orders are absolute.
Oh, I knew it.
And make new orders.
That's Johnny Young Bosch. He's the young Arakawa.
Calling it off.
The plan's all
Hell yeah.
in motion.
It's my boy Johnny.
As far as I'm concerned, you crossed the point of no return a long time ago. Did you forget?
Where the fuck is Akane?
No longer in the country. She's bound for the Philippines. Stowed away on some shady-looking cargo ship, it seems. Imagine a pretty little thing by her lonesome, with hardly a yen to her name. Surely she has to earn her keep somehow. I hear life at sea is quite demanding, but it's the men at sea who I'd be concerned about. Bet you they're lined up as we speak.
Shit, you piece of shit! Tell your men to stand down. Or they'll be dead just like you. Ikawa!
That's the spirit, Arakawa. Oh, I've been wanting to see that face. To hear you scream like the little brat you are!
Make the call! Do it already!
One really has to wonder, though, how bad is your bitch holding up?
The boss continued torturing the Ikawa patriarch until he breathed his last. But no matter what he did, the madman kept on laughing. Till the bitter end.
Yay,
And
Johnny.
in the end, he never found out where Akane-san was. And now he had no chance of calling off her pursuers.
But wait, he knew she was headed for the Philippines, right? There had to be something he could do.
There was. He flew to the Philippines as soon as possible, and once he formed his own family, his subordinates joined the search. But nothing ever turned up, and the years just kept passing by. He came to believe that if Akane-san were alive, she would have contacted him. That day never came. So he and the rest of us assumed the worst. Though no one ever said it out loud. It's the photo of Akane-san the boss had us carry around.
What?
I can't imagine you've seen it.
This is her? Akane-san? Oh.
She's native Hawaiian, albeit with some Japanese blood mixed in.
Then I have that blood too?
Guess that's how it goes.
Aloha, my bros. When you find out you're 5%
10 years
Hawaiian,
had passed since Akane-san went missing.
you get a whole game made about it.
One day the boss got an emergency call. It was from an officer of a Filipino group we had dealings with. He found a girl in Hawaii who looked just like her.
Then that mean maybe she moved back home at some point.
Yeah, we'd been looking at that angle too, as you might have guessed. But the boss never knew where exactly in Hawaii she was born. That might be why we still came up short.
So you went there to take a look? To find Akane-san?
As soon as I got word, I was on the first flight out. It was just me, though. The boss stayed behind.
Why?
What? Why didn't he go with me? If I can afford to be blunt, it's because he was afraid. He'd had enough. A man can only have his hopes built up so many times. The stronger and more promising the lead, the bigger the hurt when it all fell through.
I see. Makes sense.
Anyway, off I went. Eventually I found her. It was Akane's-san, no doubt about it.
And she was safe and sound?
She was. About as safe as you can get. Granted, that presented a bit of a problem for me.
Huh?
Say all went well, and she returned to the boss. Akane-san would inevitably want to meet her child. And in that case, she'd quickly see that her son's been living with a handicap since the transfer at the coin locker. Now, she might at first say that just being able to reunite is enough. But eventually, she'd want to know about his condition. And she'd probably ask how that happened. Before long, she and the boss would be comparing their memories from that night. Then it'd hit. They'd realize they transferred their baby at different lockers. How then would they treat Masato Arakawa, the young master, the boy they believed was theirs?
Well...
No one truly knows what would have happened. But I did know this. As long as Akane-san kept out of Japan, everything here'd stay the same. Neither I nor the young master would have to suffer.
Wait, then you flew out to Akane-san too?
Exactly. When I saw Akane-san, I was planning to kill her.
I mean, that makes sense. Kill her, and then the story, that realization would never come around. But what made you stop, Joe? What held you back?
Even I couldn't help trembling. I had every intention to get rid of the woman the boss loved. However, I ended up walking away. All thanks to something she said.
If anyone asks, I've been dead a long time.
And Akane-san has kids out there?
It shouldn't come as a surprise if you think about it. A young girl on the run from hired killers, with absolutely no hope of contact from the man she loved. Who could blame her for anything? From then on, it was her life to live. So I decided to honor her wishes. I gave word to the boss that Akane-san was dead. I told him the Hikawa family had reached her first. That all I'd found was her lifeless body. Nothing more. The boss quietly accepted my report. The search for Akane-san was called off. And she was never spoken of again.
I'm trying to... Questioning, what did the old couple that died in the shooting in the beginning have to do now with any of
After
it?
that, I stayed in
Other than
contact with
they were
her,
part of
though sparsely.
whatever that group that we'll
I
find out
needed
later.
some control over her so that she wouldn't suddenly get homesick for Japan. You see.
You're a certified asshole. Still, I get that this all started because of what Akane-san said. I'm not saying everything you did was wrong.
Well, with the boss now dead and me out of prison, the situation has changed. I wrote a letter to Akane-san. I told her everything there was to know. How I betrayed the boss, and that Ichiban Kasuga, the boy who grew up in a soap land, was her child. Ironic, isn't it? Neither I nor Akane-san were finally free until long after the boss was gone. Anyhow, Ichi, Akane-san, she tells me she wants to meet you.
She does? Me?
You're gonna see
Akane-san's
Mr.
home address.
Joe.
It's right there on the front.
Is this a letter from Akane-san?
It's just the envelope. The letter was to stay between me and her. I'm afraid I can't show it to you.
Sure, I get that.
Yeah, I'm sure it must be strange to be in your 40s and be asked to meet your mom for the first time. But Akane-san's only getting older. A son ought to set his mother's mind at ease before she passes on, don't you think?
Well, yeah.
This is just one more way for me to atone for all I've done. I'll be booking your flight to Hawaii. You'll leave tomorrow night. All that's left is how you feel about it. Will you go? Not for me, but for Akane-san. Please, won't you see her, Ichi?
Obviously he is. We gotta go to Hawaii.
Captain.
Be like, aloha, random people.
I beg you.
And they'll be like, I'm your friend now.
You know, I never thought I'd see the day you bowed your head to me. All right, I'll go see her.
Well, I would have killed you if you'd said no.
Hey guys, how you doing?
What's up?
Hey, good to see you're still in one piece. Huh? Were you guys waiting for me? Namba was worried about you, and I somehow missed my chance to skedaddle. Look who's talking. That's what I was about to say. So, did you find out? So did you find out what Sawashiro's special request was? Yeah, about that. Things got a little complicated. You don't say. How about we head over to Survive?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. But first... Loot. Loot. And then telephone. And, gather? Oh. What do I... Oop, no, hold on. Oh. What's up, dudes? Oh. Oh, hold on, it's a little wide. And then we want Bigu? Oh, okay. Pineapple heads. Oh, just me and the boys hanging out. And that random person in the background. In fact, it's weird that's actually affecting some of the other people in the background. That's cool.
Hey, hold on.
I'm not holding up. We've already taken our friendly family photos because we're a family here. Stole a cigarette. You want to walk? We'll walk. Maybe we'll drive. Or get a taxi. Let's get a taxi. $1,100. I could have got like a whole fight. All right.
I see.
Arakawa never found out Akane's alive and well. Maybe not. Kind of sounds like he was meant to be. Especially since Akane-san wanted to keep Arakawa in the dark, and what have you.
Okay.
Yeah, things changed after the boss passed. You know, if she'd want... Who knows if she'd want to meet me otherwise. So, what are you gonna do? You gonna ship off to Hawaii?
Hey.
Sure am. But it's not so much that I want to meet my mom. Really, it's more about paying my respects to the woman the boss loved. Kind of my sworn duty, you know?
Okay.
Well, I'm sure she'd like to see her son after so many years. Especially given her age. Wait a minute. You've never been out of the country before, have you?
Okay.
This'll be the first time. Nice thing is, I've already got the tickets. Captain Sawashiro's taking care of it. I'm guessing all I gotta do is get a taxi, then go from there.
Sure.
Sure. Most tourist spots out there will have a Japanese speaker or two. Huh. Really?
Yep.
There's been lots of Japanese immigrants over the years. Honest, you mentioned traveling abroad to people about my age. The first place they'll think of is Hawaii. You know all those quiz shows from way back? The grand prize was usually a Hawaiian vacation or two. Huh. A Hawaiian vacation or two. For two. Image if you went with Sachan. That's something, huh? Like she'd ever say yes to that. So you guys haven't made up yet? The message I sent last year is still marked as unread. Yeah, really? What the heck did I do wrong?
Hold on.
Hey, let's just forget about that, yeah? And, oh yeah, don't you need to pack?
Yeah.
Oh, right, packing. Gotta pack for your big trip. And there's some stuff you to know in advance, like watch out for white taxis. Lots of Japanese folks get scammed because crooks think we all look like mild-mannered idiots. White taxis, huh? Oh yeah, one more thing.
Listen.
Before you shove off, it might be a good idea to stop by the old Arakawa grave, eh? Right, I should. Right?
Got it.
Well, I'll visit him first thing tomorrow morning. For now, let's call it a night. Hey now, no sense moping about. Come on, it'll be all three of us.
Thanks.
Thanks. Yeah, you BRB. You be a really bouncy boy. Alright, shall we? Now that I think about it, this is my first time visiting Arakawa's grave. Yeah, same for me.
Yeah.
I haven't been in a while myself. Hang on, I'll get us a cab. Watermelon. That place is just called Watermelon. Ladies. You've got to be in there. Yes, you. I'm pretty sure she was in the cabaret in the man who erased his name. Oh, wrong side. Excuse me, Adachi. I'll send me back 500. I go pay my respects to the boss. Arakawa Grave.
I'm taking off, boss. I'm gonna go meet her. Akane-san wants to see me.
Arakawa, he had no clue Akane-san was still alive. Nor that you were actually his son. He never knew about any of it.
Pretty sure he knew.
You know, whether I'm the boss's blood or not, I can't actually say. Honestly, does it even really matter?
Huh? Like, it was heavily
The
implied
boss,
that he knew in
I'm
the
just
end.
me. And to me, the boss is just the boss. His blood, my blood, it's not important. It doesn't change a thing.
And that's why you won't take a DNA test? If it were me, I'd want to set the record straight.
For all I care, I got two dads. I've got the boss right here, and I've got Jiro Kasuga, the man who stepped in when no one else would. That's good enough for me.
If you say so. Man, you always gotta be so stubborn. Say, by the way, what's that in your hand?
Oh, I've got some of the boss's ashes in here.
Huh. You get that made somewhere?
I want to give it to Akane-san. You know, provided she'll accept it.
So that was it, huh? That's what made you decide to go?
Maybe. For what it's worth, I thought it might make the boss happy. So, what do you think, boss?
I think I'm dead. I'm dead, Ichi. I can't say a thing. I don't want to keep Adachi-san and Namba waiting. I should head out the station and snag a taxi for the airport. Oh, he's got his adorable little backpack. Ichi's going to school. We got a nice green baseball bat to replace. It's Ichimon's first day of school. I'm so proud. Why are you there?
What's up, Nancy?
Oh.
That's my pet crawfish, of course. Nancy. I sort of bargained for her life with a homeless fisherman. She's been with me since.
I forgot about that.
Namba stuck her in a clay pot as a joke, but turns out she finds it pretty cozy. Oh yeah, if I'm going to Hawaii, Nancy'll need a sitter. Wonder who I could ask. Adachi-san, maybe? Huh? That a no? Listen, if my stay in Hawaii goes long, you might dry out by the time I'm back.
Want to see Hawaii?
Fine, have it your way. We're in this together. You want to come to Hawaii with me? Yeah.
I'm taking a crawfish with me.
Be a good girl, keep cool, Nancy.
Let's go, Nancy. Did I heal? Nah, we'll be fine. Who needs healing?
Huh?
Digimon, Generation 2.
Jeez, what the hell's up with this guy?
Just another crazy off the streets. Nothing out of the ordinary. Huh. Does it feel like we've had this conversation before?
Whatever. We know how to handle this.
Roger.
Fujimon, Fujimon.
Yeah. Brace yourself.
I totally missed that. Pigeon raid.
Have fun with this. Hope this hurts.
Oh, cool. Not heaven's door.
Man, what was his problem? I swear, this city's just as ugly as it ever was.
Oh ho! A turncoat titillator. Classic. You've not lost a step, Kasuga. How fortunate for us all.
Huh?
Professor Oak.
It's been a while, my boy.
You!
No, I'm sorry, Professor.
Who were you again?
It's me, you fool! Professor Morikasa, the
Right,
Sujimon
Morikasa.
Sensei.
Oh, right! I was just kidding. Of course I remember you, Sensei!
Sujimon Sensei? This guy a friend of yours, Kasuga?
You were with me when I met him, I think. He took us over to his, Sujimon Center, right?
Come on, man. It's hard enough to remember the names of cute girls these days. Much less scarred up cue balls.
If you say so. Listen then. This guy's the Sujimon Sensei. The creep who researches other creeps. Had me fill up a whole catalog with data on them. The Sujimon.
Fujimon.
Guilty as charged. More monster than man all. And inclined to make passers-by feel super jittery. Sujimon!
Gotta beat 'em all. Sujimon.
It's a stretch, but a necessary classification. For society to rid itself of these violent creepazoids, research and categorization are vital endeavors. You see, as ever, my ultimate goal is world peace.
No shit.
This world...
My evil goal. I will destroy the world for world peace by catalogizing all these creeps.
And so I collect data on them, their behaviors, their habitats...
Make a catalog that I will sell at
honest citizens
local
they
Puppo
feel
store.
danger.
That's why you needed Kasuga's help? Since he's always getting his ass kicked in the seediest parts of town? Right. It's coming back to me now.
Well, Kasuga? Will you take up the Sujimon cause once more? To be the very best?
Like no one ever was.
Sure.
You do still have the Sujidex installed on your phone, of course, don't you?
Hey, hold on!
You deleted my Sujidex app. All that data, gone.
Hey man, those things don't have much space.
With no cloud backup. Ugh. Nothing to do but reinstall it.
Great. Defeating them all and gather the data.
Oh, what a pain in the ass.
Enough whining. You want to keep the world safe, don't you?
Wait, I forgot. I'm planning to go to Hawaii soon. Will this thing even work overseas?
Huh? Well, it should, in theory. But why are you headed there, might I ask?
I've got some stuff to take care of.
My boy, Hawaii is known far and wide as a Sujimon paradise.
Really?
One could call it an entirely different region of Sujimon.
Oh no, we're going from Kanto to Johto.
Yet a land of shadows, blessed by the sun.
Actually, no, we're going more to Alolan.
In fact, I've even heard tell of some sort of Sujimon tournament there.
How would that even work?
Perhaps. We'll speak more of that when the time comes. Away now, my boy. To Hawaii you go for priceless Sujimon data. Remember, gotta dispatch 'em all. Become the Sujimon master again.
Dispatch 'em all. Sujimon.
Whatever you say, Sensei.
going to Hawaii, huh? This might be my one chance to get it all back.
You put back. You loon. You crazy loon.
Freight trains coming through.
Okay, Adachi. Alright, let's get to the train station. Adachi's already pretending to be a train. Hey guys, you're in the way of my train.
Okay.
Oh yeah? You're in it now.
They spread out. Let's just go for a hit. Get some mana back. Oh. Alright, hold on. Let's now let's do monkey flip. This guy. He's still stunned.
Make this quick. Feeling good.
Yeah, let's get bonus damage.
This could be it.
One down.
Okay.
Let's go.
He's going after Adachi.
Watch
Let's burn this guy. Ooh, wasn't enough to kill.
All right, let's do it.
Alright, let's use Onigiri. He's around the corner. I was like, who am I selecting over there? I was pretty sure it was
Thanks, yo.
him, but I had to make sure. Knock him out.
Open wide.
Yeah, these guys are actually a little tough. Which is nice in its own way.
Feeling good. Let's go.
Ooh. Definitely, he strained his knees. Fuji Dex, the unboxer. I guess we can swing in and get something to eat real quick. There we go. Hello. Simple but popular. 10 total dishes and dim sum course. Oh no. They're all like fully healing me. Because we just need one.
I'm ready to eat. That is great.
Got us a little snack. Oh, I should stop by the beef bowl place.
I'm in good shape.
Oh, welcome back, Gecko. You missed the Sujimon intro. So now we have our Suji decks again. So now we can dispatch them all. Sujimon. Gonna be the very best, like no one ever was. Batching weirdos left and right, it is my noble cause. I will punch them and kick them round, smack them with my bat. With Sujimon, you'll never know why their brains went splat.
Hey, Ichiban, you sure you got enough stuff with you? I mean, it's Hawaii, not a day trip up to some hot spring.
You're staying there at least a few nights, right? Bring enough change of clothes?
Hey, if I run out, I'll buy some. I hate dragging luggage around. Look at us. First we're homeless, and now we're stressing about extra clothes.
Hey, you're right. We really moved on up. This might just be the R&R you needed. Take the time to enjoy it.
Oh, and I'm good with any gift, but macadamia nuts.
Sure. Thanks, guys.
No macadamia nuts, remember that.
Well, guess I'm off.
Transfer my... I guess you exchange money when you get there. My Hero Macadamia Nuts. My Hero Macadamia D's Nuts.
Whoa. Man, ain't nothing like a sunrise in Hawaii.
It's a really nice picture.
On behalf of all of our crew, thank you for choosing to fly with us today. We hope to see you again soon.
Would you pass out there, Ichi? Just staring out the window, eyes wide open.
No. Wait, careful, hold on. Oh, please, just wait 1 second.
Hey. Mind if I take over?
Yes, please, thank you.
No need to be so gentle with it. Just lift him by his belt here. Like a sumo in his loincloth. See?
Thanks for lending a hand, sir. We appreciate the help.
No. If anything, I was being too nosy.
I wouldn't call helping a stranger out nosy. I take it you've done this before?
Well, an old friend of mine
did
spent
enough,
most of
yeah.
his life in a wheelchair, so...
Yeah, that would do it then.
Anyway, you here on vacation?
You could say that, yeah.
Right on. Well, let's make the most of it, huh? Later.
Thanks again. Oh, hui-ho.
Who what now?
Hui-ho. It's like saying, until next time.
No. Okay. Hui-ho!
Interesting. So they changed that from the commercial. He said "Bon voyage," and originally, and Ichiban goes "Bon voy what?" Also, there's no way the entrance and exit is that. Tiny. Be nice if a taxi driver spoke Japanese. Money's been converted to USD. The exchange rate is fixed at 100 yen. Again, that's it's fine because that's what I always do. Is I just to generalize it is I do 100 yen to the dollar, and then I round down by like $50 or so. I think I round down by like 20 to 30%. In general, much easier for a game just to do 100 to 1. You speak Japanese?
Hey.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Oh.
Sure. How may I help you? Mind taking a look at this? He can make sense of that. Safe to assume he speaks Japanese. Oh. Oh. Is that Japanese? What's it say?
Sorry.
Never mind. Sorry to bother you. Shouldn't be that hard to get around, right? Nice if a taxi driver spoke Japanese. Wait, hold on.
Our date's tomorrow, you know. Oh, me too. I miss you.
Okay, yeah, she is speaking English. I did because the random civilians were speaking Japanese still. I know this guy. I should have gone to the other one.
Aloha.
Aloha. This mean anything to you?
Do I speak Japanese?
Oh, you can read it.
You just come in from Japan? I got you. Now, hop in.
Hey, all right.
He's gonna be our new
Where to?
ally.
Here's the address. Look familiar?
Oh, yeah, he probably saw Joe Sawashiro.
That's a good ways away.
Oh, really? Is it gonna be a long drive?
First time in Hawaii?
Yeah.
Cool. Welcome to the island. Hope you have a nice time.
I wonder if because he sees either the name or Joe Sawashiro, and that rings a bell to him. Because you find out in the demo that he's part of.
Hey, so you're from Japan, right? I'd love to get out there one of these days.
Part of the one
You
Yakuza
say that
group
to
or whatever
everyone
that's
who
here.
flies in from Japan?
Like this is a sales pitch? Nah, that's how I really feel. Japan's a wonderful country. It's super peaceful. It's a great food.
Yeah, but what about Hawaii? This place is supposed to be heaven on earth, right?
Well, the warm weather all year round is nice. But, yeah, Hawaii's got its problems, too.
Go figure.
And truth be told, we love Japanese guests out here. They make great customers, and we used to get a lot more before. Maybe you ought to bring your friends next time.
Maybe. This time around's kind of personal. You know, you're a pretty upbeat guy, huh? That an islander thing?
No, I get that a lot, that I'm easygoing. But I'm not all Hawaii. My dad was from Japan.
Oh, really? Then is your mom from here?
Yep.
Huh. Hey, I guess you're the same as me.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Actually, I only found that out just recently.
But then again, the commercial also, like I said, there's the, the change. Am I purposefully misled?
Hey, sorry.
Wait,
but
hold on. Does Hawaii drive on the left side? And use left side cars? That doesn't sound right.
I see that envelope again? I want to check the address.
Oh, sure. We almost there? I could have sworn it was more toward the suburbs when I looked it up.
Oh. Is that right? Guess somebody did their homework.
Oh no.
Get out.
Oh no. Screw the envelope, he's got a gun.
See, this is why I love the Japanese. Butter them up just a little, and they'll trust almost anyone.
Should I be putting my hands up?
You can stay as is, long as you're quiet. I'll want your wallet and your smartphone. And you know what happens if you say no, don't you?
You're gonna shoot me? You? Really?
You bet your ass.
I ask because I don't think you can.
Huh?
A lot of people say America's some gun-crazy cowboy country. But I doubt many of those cowboys know what it really means to pull the trigger.
I mean,
The hell's your point? Hey!
You want to know if someone's gonna shoot you? Look at their eyes. A little practice, and you'll get the hang of it.
especially after being shot.
Hey!
Didn't think Japan would know how to strike back, huh? Maybe now you'll think twice.
God damn it! Don't get smart with me, asshole!
No, wait. If I'm able to back up enough, can I grab the gun?
Cool.
Oh, it's not here. Alright, man. Roughneck. I don't remember what his name is. Ow. But he does have some sweet abilities like that. I might have to use
You're out of here.
Cool.
Wait, can I get to this barrel? Wait, hold on. Yeah, barrel time. Oh, right, and it blows up. Take out the trash with my wheelie bin. And I got $4. Took the gecko, put that gun down. You don't know how to use that. Knowing you're just gonna start sleeping in the chamber.
If it just did your job, you'd have got a fat tip. But now all you get is a fat lip. Oh, and give me my envelope.
Envelope?
The one with the address, man.
Oh yeah.
Now what? You gonna turn yourself in?
Actually, it's you I'm turning in.
Huh? Yo! That's a Kane-san! What the hell is wrong with you? Spit it out!
Yeah, okay. That's gotta hurt.
I don't know what you're talking about, you taxi robbing dick.
The fuck?
Officer, help! I am being robbed! This hoodlum won my money, and he pointed a gun right at me!
Wait a sec! Don't tell me you're seriously buying this crap! Are you?
All right,
Right? Down the throat and all that?
Okay, hang on. I'm doing it.
Get on your knees, right now!
I can explain. I swear I just got into town. I haven't robbed anyone.
Come on, arrest that scumbag! I'm pissing myself over here!
Damn it. Why me? This is bullshit.
Better luck next time, asshole.
Hold on, officers.
Oh,
That man is no thief.
wheelchair man.
Hey, you're the Yahuiho guy. Who you should be arresting is the driver.
He's the real thief. And if you need proof, I recorded the whole thing. Here.
Ah.
Hey, freeze!
Thanks, Ohuyo guy. Make him drink some lemon juice. Oh no. With a little bit of salt afterwards, right? You have to patch up the wound.
Not even here a day and I almost land myself in jail.
Sorry you had to go through all that. I was surprised myself.
I'm surprised you're here. How did you get here before me?
What are you doing here?
Well, actually, I was following you.
Following me?
That's right. As we were leaving the airport, I noticed you had hopped into a suspicious-looking taxi.
It looked suspicious? You could tell just by looking at it?
The thing is, I was born here. As it stands, I've got a bit of a sixth sense for it. I can tell if the driver's out to scam tourists or not.
And he was setting off the alarm, huh?
It's not like I was 100% certain about him. But you were so nice to me on the plane, and I imagined what might happen to you, and frankly, I just couldn't leave it alone.
Well, thanks, man. You really saved the day. Oh, I'm Kasuga, by the way. Ichiban Kasuga.
Kasuga-san. My name's Mitamura. Eiji Mitamura.
Hey, that's a good name.
So, Kasuga-san, where were you headed, if I may ask?
Oh, shit, that's right! The address was on the envelope!
We didn't bother to make a photo of it.
Was that what that driver ate all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Don't know, it kind of sounds address without it. Did I see? Oh.
Did you copy the address somewhere?
No. I didn't think I'd lose something that important.
I see. Actually, hold on a moment. I might have something.
Huh?
You know
I'm seeing it.
I might be able to work with this.
What? Are you serious?
I can see the envelope in the video I just took. It's too rough to read as is, but I can try tweaking the footage.
And then we can read it?
Use a bit of AI
I think
to
that should work.
try and clear it up.
You'd really do that for me?
Of course. In fact, I'd say this was meant to be. But I won't need my laptop to enhance the video, so... if it's no trouble, can I ask you to come to where I'm staying?
Oh, sure! I owe you big time, A-chan.
A-chan?
You're A-G, right? So you're A-chan. Sorry, did I get a little too chummy?
Oh, no. It's just been a while since anyone gave me a name.
A-chan.
Anyway, should we get going?
Yeah, where were you hiding? Other than behind a dumpster. And again, somehow got here before us. Or snuck in without noticing. That man was beefcake.
Kasuga-san, aren't you hungry?
Oh, yeah.
Look at that
I
guy.
haven't eaten anything since I got here. Could definitely grab a bite right now.
In that case, why don't we do that?
That's a different beefcake on the other side.
All right. First big Hawaiian meal. Let's do it.
Oh.
There's a place I used to go to pretty often. We can go there if you'd like. Is there anything you'd rather not eat, Kasuga-san?
Nah, I'm game for anything. People tell me I act like it's the best thing I've ever tasted no matter what I'm eating, so...
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, if you're picking the place, then I'm ready to chow down. Just maybe we keep it cheap, because, you know, I'm kind of broke.
No worries. It's a casual little place.
We're in business then.
Man. Look at that dog. It's able to get 2 girls. Lucky
Man,
pup.
Going on a trip's great. You meet all kinds of new people. Shame about the first guy waving a gun in my face.
Those are...
We're done without that.
Where are you doing any of the ice work?
Still, all in all,
How are you getting ice for that?
Honestly, I wonder if he's all right. You don't think he got shot or anything, do you?
You're worried about him? A guy like that?
Well,
Whoosh.
the guy didn't seem evil.
A rice
Not
chicken.
entirely, at least.
A rice. Stop
You're
it.
one of a kind,
Hello.
Kasuga-san. Not everyone could admit
It's
something
just a
like
random
that,
chicken.
especially about someone who tried to rob you.
You don't think? Maybe it's the island. Bigger the space, the bigger the heart, you know?
Also, just so you know, it was autopiloting there. I had no control other than the camera. Ah, yes, Aloha Beach.
Kasuga-san, what's the thing you think of when you hear Hawaiian food?
Pineapple.
Oh, let's see. Loco Moco, I think? I know I've heard that one before. I mean, hamburger patties and sunny side up egg on rice? I'd wolf that down in 2 seconds.
Oh, it is tasty. And these days, it's not just with hamburger. You can get it with chicken or even mahi-mahi.
Ooh, mahi-mahi? That sounds good.
Oh, it's a type of whitefish. The big ones get up to about 6 feet or so.
Wow, so is that like a Hawaiian specialty? If I caught a fish that big, I'd never shut up about it.
It makes for a good story. On that note, Kasuga-san, how long are you planning to stay in Hawaii?
I don't know. I haven't decided, but I doubt I'll be here for too long. I'm not exactly here for sightseeing.
Oh, then what for? Work or something?
No, it's not for work either.
Oh, yeah?
Well, we've come this far, I guess.
I'll put my controller down
My
since it
mom
seems
and
like it's
I
going
were
to keep going on for a
separated
bit.
at birth, and apparently she's still alive. She lives out here now. I came out here to see her.
You were separated?
Hard to believe, right? It hasn't really hit me yet either.
Oh, that's any wonder. I can only imagine how difficult that must be. Wait, then the address on that envelope you lost, was that hers?
Exactly. Who'd have thought some guy would eat the friggin' thing?
You sure have been through a lot.
You know, one door closes, another opens. I mean, here I am now, having a great meal with my new pal.
Pal? You mean me?
If it's okay with you, yeah. You've been a great friend so far.
Kasuga-san. All right. I guess I'd better get you that address then. I can't let my new pal down, after all.
You're one of those, one of those guys who has got a super sad story because he's never had a real friend because they only used you for your money or your knowledge.